Whenever I have a sad duty of officiating at a funeral, I try to arrive to the cemetery a bit earlier. There, while waiting, I sometimes have a brief conversation with the cemetery workers, who at that time usually already finished with digging out the grave. Once I saw that their crew had a new member, an 18-year-old girl. It was the first time that I saw a female gravedigger, but as it appeared, the abilities of this young lady were not behind her male counterparts. She moved here from somewhere in the middle of America, where she grew up working at her family's horse farm. At one time, while we were waiting for a funeral procession to arrive, I overheard her complaining about her dating life. "I cannot stand these city guys," she said, shaking off ashes from her cigarette. "When they take you out for a date, they ask you where do you want to go. And then after the date, they ask you if you liked it. You want me to decide for you what you're supposed to do? Take me out wherever you want, and if I like it, I'll go out with you again. And if not, you'll have to find yourself a new girl." There are many different ways of structuring couples' relationships. This young lady was obviously used to men to be in a position of leadership. But I also noticed how she was defining a job of a leader. Leaders have to be sensitive to their followers' needs, but they cannot look to their followers for guidance. The ultimate decision is up to them. Can you be a real political leader if you are always guided by your polls? Can you be a leader among your friends if you seek being popular? During the 19th and the beginning of 20th century, Europe had many Hasidic Rebbes. Each one of them had his own Hasidim, followers, disciples. After the war, it would sometimes happen that a Rebbe would be the only survivor, and all of his Hasidim, followers, would have perished. The Lubavitcher Rebbe, who himself narrowly escaped the Nazis, when meeting with them was insisting that a Rebbe does not stop being a Rebbe if he does not have any Hasidim. To be a leader, one does not have to have followers. He just has to do what he believes is right, without looking what do other people think. And then followers sometimes will appear on their own.